To be like Jesus, written by Ellen G. White.
Eat what is good and let your soul delight itself. Eat what is good and let your soul delight itself in abundance of the Lord, in the Word of God. Eat what is good and let your soul delight itself in abundance of the Lord.
Enjoying good health. October 17th. Food to be wholesome and palatable.
Why do you spend money for what is not bread, and your wages for what does not satisfy? Listen diligently to me, and eat what is good, and let your soul delight itself in abundance. Isaiah 55, verse 2.
Some of our people, while conscientiously abstaining from eating improper foods, neglect to supply themselves with the element necessary for sustenance of the body. Those who take an extreme view of health reform are in danger of preparing tasteless dishes, making them so insipid that they are not satisfying. Food should be prepared in such a way that it will be appetizing as well as nourishing. It should not be robbed of that which the system needs. I use some salt and always have, because salt, instead of being deleterious, is actually essential for the blood. Vegetables should be made palatable with a little milk or cream or something equivalent.
While warnings have been given regarding to dangers of disease through butter and the evil of free use of eggs by small children, yet we should not consider it a violation of the principle to use eggs from hens which are well cared for and suitably fed. Eggs contain properties which are medicinal agencies in counteracting certain poisons.
Some, in abstaining from milk, eggs, and butter, have failed to supply the system with proper nourishment, and as a consequence have become weak and unable to work. Thus, health reform is brought into disrepute. The work that we have tried to build up solidly is confused with strange things that God has not required, and the energies of the church are crippled. But God will interfere to prevent the result of these two strenuous ideas. The gospel is to harmonize the sinful race. It is to bring the rich and poor together at the feet of Jesus.
The time will come when we will have to discard some of the articles of diet we now use, such as milk, cream, and eggs. But it is not necessary to bring upon ourselves perplexity by premature and extreme restrictions. Wait until the circumstances demand it and the Lord prepares the way for it.
Let us never bear a testimony against health reform by failing to use wholesome, palatable food in place of the harmful articles of diet that we have discarded. Do not in any way encourage an appetite for stimulants. Eat only plain, simple, wholesome food, and thank God constantly for the principles of health reform. In all things be true and upright, and you will gain precious victories.
Eat what is good and let the soul delight itself. Eat what is good and let the soul delight itself in abundance of the Lord, in the Word of God. Eat what is good and let the soul delight itself in abundance of the Lord. Join us tomorrow for another devotional reading by God's grace. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in good health, even as the soul prospereth.